lights up, get me hyped up. Run them lights up, get me hyped up. Everybody in the building, we get piped up. Oh, oh, oh my. Oh, oh, oh my. Oh, oh, oh my. This the old man show. We out the frying. What it is, Jet? Oh my.
Oh man, indeed, man. It's crazy, man. Things is getting heated up. Streets is heating up. I guess YouTube streets in the sense is heating up, man. It's been a minute. A lot been going on. I know they want to hear from, they be waiting for Memphis Stan G.
You already know what's going on, man. I see a lot going on in the streets, and it's getting real, man. But y'all know we got the heat over here, the real meat and potatoes. What it is? Oh, my.
So I guess to start out, your boy is wilding out, man. We gonna start out with where he was at when he was talking, because you know that he couldn't help but to talk about you. And who are we talking about?
Hernandez, Govan,
Oh man,
where you at,
Govan? Where you at? He's somewhere sitting there with his tracksuit, his Nike suit. Let's see what he got to say when Stan G got brought up. He just couldn't help it. Adam was champion. Stan G, let's get to it right now.
Just different, They move how they move, but me from where I'm from, I ain't gonna be mad at him and not be mad at her.
I mean, when I interviewed Stan G, who, I don't know, does that name mean anything to you? You a Stan G fan?
Am I a Stan G fan?
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't know he was anybody to be a fan of.
Well, he's a content creator, We had him on here. It did pretty well. Some of the clips went pretty viral.
Yeah, that probably was more so because of you and your
Okay. But anyway, one thing that Stan said, oh man, was that he said that basically like Gucci, if he doesn't like you, he will take the rappers who might have a little bit of buzz from your section and sign them and basically like kind of go out of his way to create controversy or beef with dudes from your section, and that in Stan's mind is the explanation for why certain artists from Memphis got signed to Gucci is basically because that was Gucci's way of sort of subliminally beefing with Gotti.
I think whoever that person is you're talking about is right to a certain extent because, for him to have it's talent all over the world. And he had hella interest in the artists here.
So that's part one. I don't know if you want to address that or you want to address the whole encompass of things, because he also dropped a video on you thinking that he just exposed you.
Yeah.
So which one you want? Let's start with No Jumper. Let's start with that.
Yeah.
Let's start.
Okay, the No Jumper situation. Let's keep it all the way real. Oh, man. Man, come on, man. I'm the person who gave this man his first run. I'm the reason why they call him Hernandez Govan. Let's keep it real. See, without me kind of saying Hernandez Govan, you want to be Orange Mound Quette in the streets and on the internet. But the Hernandez Govan name took off because we did the first interview, and I kept on calling you Govan, Hernandez Govan. Even in the interview, you said you didn't even want to be called that name. You hated that name. But now you got to go by that name because that's what I chose. But at the same time, though, you mad at me or hating on me because you owe me some money. Bro, come on, bro. You know what I'm talking about? If you really was getting it like that, you would really be showing it like that, bro. You really then lost your flame in the game because now everybody see you switching subjects, bro. You switching subjects. You say one thing, then you go on another platform and say another thing. You said a whole lot on my platform that you said different on Vlad's platform. Then you turn around and go on Adam platform and say the complete different, like the opposite thing. Like first you knew Gotti, then you didn't know Gotti. Now you know Gotti though. Like what it is, bro. Like, cause now I'm seeing you out the case now. So why is you still lying on these platforms? Or you just trying to keep a story going? Or you trying to throw Gotti under the bus on the slick? On the slick. You trying to throw Gotti under the bus because they already done caught you saying you done told on folk like T-Rex and people and messed up people whole infiltration in a jailhouse. You know what I'm talking about? Let's just keep it real. So it's like now your story really getting out there. You know what I'm talking about? But you want to come for Stan G. You want to act like you don't know me. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't give you your first in the game. You ain't never had an interview before my interview. And you were happy about that interview. Let's keep it real. Man, that John did so many numbers, man. Everybody know you, bro. But at the same time, it didn't feel right, bro. I ain't like you calling my phone every day, bro. I'm going to keep it real. Now, your partners, I mess with your partners, but it's just something about when you start calling my phone, it didn't feel right. But it wasn't a great energy about your phone calls, bro. So me and you ain't never seen eye to eye. It was on a good business level, but we never seen eye to eye like that, bro. And that's just what's going on. So when you go up there and act like you don't know me, you really don't know me. You know what I'm talking about? And thing about it, you saying you never seen me in the streets of Memphis, bro. We 10 years apart, fool. Where you think you gonna see me at other than somewhere getting some money in Memphis? But at the same time, though, let's keep it real. You ain't never, you know what I'm talking about, like, been in this game. Like, you ain't been in this game long enough to know about this game. You know what I'm talking about? So when we brought you in this game, you know what I'm talking about, and you start lying and stuff like that. See, that first interview would have went wrong as soon as you said Dolph did or said or anything or started anything. I'd be like, bro, stop lying. See, you can't lie to me. You can lie to them. You can lie to the world, but you can't lie to a person who really from Memphis, bro. You can't do it. And thing about it, folks probably don't like me, but they know I'm certified in Memphis for real. Everybody know that. You know what I'm saying? And especially if they really did their research for real, for real. But Govan, I got some things I want to talk to you about too, though, my G. I want to challenge you. Since you saying we got challenges, I started the challenges off. You ain't did my challenges yet, so you got to do my challenges first now. I want you to do this. I want you to be around one female. Let me see you around one female, because we ain't seen you since you beat this case. You supposed to be all where you at. You ain't got no stress on your back no more. Where the females at around you, bro? Show me one dude around you, bro. Show me anybody who really rock with you. They don't even respect your energy, bro. Nobody don't want to be around your energy, bro. So nobody don't even want to be in the camera with you. But let me see it happen, though. Let me see it happen. If you really got love in the streets. And shout out to Hot, you know what I'm talking about, your last lifeline. But, you know what I'm talking about, I want to see do anybody really mess with you on that level to say, yeah, this my dog right here, or pop up anywhere, because you ain't got nobody, no interviews, nowhere you go to, and you come to talk about CMG. And they don't even mess with you. But what it is, Jet? Oh, my.
So he took the time out of his day to put a whole video up on you with a crazy title. It was like, man, you wilding with the title. Then he put up, some AI generated photo of you. So what do you think about that and that video that, he put on there to make him think that he actually, quote unquote, exposed you? Like, people gonna want to hear your thoughts. So.
For sure. But see, thing about it, everything that I do, I put it in the world, bro. I don't hide nothing. I told folks I was full of the perks. Like, heavily, 10 years ago, the video that came out was a video from 10 years ago. You know what I'm talking about? And tell you the truth, it was more behind that video that I was on some, you know what I'm saying, just playing with the little shout who I was with. But yeah, I used to get messed up for real. That's why I ain't lying, like I was in the Gangster Matrix for surely. You know what I'm talking about? And y'all go some of my video 5-6 years ago and see, I used to be out of it on the video. I wasn't hiding it at all. You know what I'm talking about? But you gotta understand though, you know what I'm talking about? Like, you live and you learn from every situation, you know what I'm talking about? But at the same time, and then he talking about 30 bumps, something like that, bro, any female gonna pick me over you any day. Any day. Even if I was still looking like that, you know what I'm talking about? Even if I was still looking like, you know what I'm talking about? If I still had an outbreak on any type of level, you know what I'm talking about? They still gonna pick me over you. Let's keep it real, man. And what else he was saying in there, John? I can't even think of anything
he was just saying a bunch of things like, he making challenges, like, he want to see where you at. Yeah,
you do my challenge. Show me a female. I'm going to do your challenge, bro. Less than 24 hours. Less than 24 hours, bro. So do your challenge right now. And then I'm going to come back out and I'm going to do my challenge. I'm going to let the world see how Stan G live, bro. The world. You know what I'm talking about? Not just you, but the world. You know what I'm talking about? That's why you going to me, because it's something about me. You said, I ain't going to go at you little bloggers, but Stan G, it's riding your mind because you know I know a whole lot of things in the game, and then there's people in the streets really watching you, bro. Like, man, this man is a real snitch. And thing about it though, bro, like they comparing your videos and everything on these channels and stuff like that. I'm like, whoa, man, they got you, man, dead on, bro. You got bigger fish to fry. Let's keep it real. You got bigger fish to fry out here, and then you try to admit to dollar bill hitting you up 7 times. My bad, I thought it was 5. It was 7. You know what I'm talking about? Then you try to act like you got back at them. Come on, bro. Let's keep it real. The energy just came back around, bro. Because how you end up getting back in the car with them, that's the whole meat and potatoes about everything. About everything. How you get back in the car with somebody who that hit you up like that. Come on, man. Answer that too. That's a part of the challenge too. And you the one who said, man, I got you. That's my word. I got you the second interview. We're going to show that right here. Oh, man. You know what I'm talking about? The part 2. I know we can't get into everything like you said.
Hey, my word is bond. I'm pulling up on you first, bro. You know what's up.
Hey, my word is bond. I'm pulling up on you first, bro. You know what's up.
Y'all heard it first, man. You know what I'm talking about? I get it first, man. You know what I'm talking about? Hey, shout out your Instagram and how to get in touch with you, though, man. But at the same time, though, bro, that's how I go. That's how I go, bro. It's gonna be people who say a whole lot of stuff and ain't gonna be a man to their word, bro. You want a man to your word, and it came back and beat you. But at the same time, you could have did my job first, did last second, and went on from there. But at the same time, I was the only lifeline you had at that point, bro. At that point, I was the only lifeline you had. Nobody didn't want to mess with you, bro, because they didn't want to get mixed in that situation. Now you see everybody falling back off you. That's why I don't think nobody gonna ever jump in the camera with you, because you gonna burn them up in the city. That's just being real. But let's see how it go. Oh, my.
Yeah, because let's see how it goes. That last point I'll put into there is he said, I think this might have been off of one of your YouTube videos, maybe. Or some Quette pics, whatever. He was like, he put the laughing emoji.
Hey, they better not bet with Quette.
Then you said, look up. Exactly. What'd you say? You made a good quote. Say it.
Man, they better not bet with Quette. You gonna end up just like Cornelius, or Straight Drop. If you bet with Quette, you gonna end up like Straight Drop Cornelius. They lost. They lost their life, and he constantly throwing it on them boys. He going to every interview saying, like, what does Straight Drop want to do? Let's just keep it real. What if Straight Drop want to knock off Cornelius and say, man, Cornelius is a known liar anyway, I'm finna get out. He already saying, man, they knew each other, they was around each other. Bro, you done already you done really threw, like, Straight Drop trans straight out the window. You threw Straight Drop trans straight out the window, bro, because you want to talk on the public platform. That's why they say got Rico around the corner still. Because you talking so much, you giving these folks unnecessary information, bro. Unnecessary information. You just piling it up on everybody. And you think these folks don't see you. Gotti probably want to knock you out. He just don't want to have 2 situations going at the same time. Like, come on, man. Because you say, he probably looking at you like, man, why is he talking that much? You know what I'm saying? You want to be famous, bro. You want to be famous. So you doing all this just to be famous? I don't think so. It's something behind every situation, bro. And we really watching you, bro. And the streets is too. It ain't just Stan G. I'm the least of your worries. Oh, my.
That I forgot. I don't know if he was like a district attorney or he was part of something that was on the court case. But I was watching it today when you showed me that dude when he said, Hernandez Govan, he's been cooperating and basically letting us know everything, was sounding crazy. I was like, oh, how did I glance over that?
Man, I'm talking about in the courtroom, this man said you cooperate. You know what I'm talking about? So they got that on record, bro. You know what I'm talking about? And you said the show out your own mouth. Yeah, I could have took a deal and this. But at the same time, though, Big Jook ended up on the line. So that gave you room to wiggle. But Gotti know that. You know what I'm saying? He feel a certain type of way now. If you think that brother don't think about his brother, and he ain't really trying to look deep into the situation. And all these people names who got planted in their courtroom, did like your whole trial, bro. These people thinking about like, come on now, this man that played us in all types of ways, and he think he gonna keep on playing the city like that. That's what you gotta worry about. You need to challenge yourself to keep yourself together out here, bro. You know what I'm talking about? Like, cause this internet can trick you out the streets. A lot of folks have been tricked out the streets because of the internet. Oh my.
Oh, that's a good segue to this next one, because this is a good one you brought up to me. Does Stingy think that Govan and Gotti is on speaking terms, in the sense that you said, you know, what you was thinking? I guess you answered my question in a sense, but I guess elaborate on that a little bit.
Basically, man, Govan and Yo Gotti, I know in the back of Yo Gotti head right now, he don't mess with Govan. See, Govan think he playing everybody in the game right now. And he really looking lame right now. Let's keep it real. Because he just blabbing off at the mouth. He going on one person's couch saying one thing, going on another person's platform saying another thing. And that's what really get him trapped in the game. Because Govan really trying to figure his way out in the game, but at the same time he trying to switch lanes. So right now he don't know what to do and how to do it. He just moving as he go. He just basically taking baby steps and trying to take out any way he can take out. But he don't understand. When everything get dry for him, that's when everything get real. That's when they gonna see what you really about in this game. You know what I'm talking about? But at the same time, him trying to use Yo Gotti as a crutch, like Yo Gotti slow, like he don't really see the whole play. That's what he gonna mess up at. Cause now he acting like Gotti owe him something. You know what I'm talking about? Or he owe Gotti something because he trying to throw dirt on Young Dolph name just to build Yo Gotti up. And that's what's gonna mess the whole situation up in everybody's eyes. In everybody's eyes, the people can really see the truth out here. See, they like, why is he going that hard for Yo Gotti? Why is he going that hard on Young Dolph? And he ended up saying, if I did do something to Young Dolph, what y'all gonna do about it?
That's crazy.
What y'all gonna do about it? You just challenged the whole paper route at that point, boy. You just challenged the whole paper route at that point, like, man, you think them folk gonna let you slide like that? You gonna think them folk gonna let it ride like that, bro? You gotta be crazy, bro. But at the same time, though, you gonna have to fend for your own self behind all the situations you done put yourself in. And let's see how long it's gonna be before you lose or win. Oh man. And that's real, bro.
No, yeah, I just needed to ask that one too. So here's the next one. So what's the difference between Big Jook and Daddy-O when it comes from, you know, the streets to being the boss, the owner, you know, of a business?
Yeah. Oh man.
What makes them different?
I ain't gonna lie, Big Jook and Daddy-O. Big Jook was more loud. He was more loud. RP that guy though. You know what I'm talking about? Let's keep it all the way real. Big Jook was more of a loud type of CEO type of character that he played over there in CMG. Daddy-O played a silent role. Even when y'all seen Dolph coming up, you seen Daddy-O in a couple of DVD videos or whatever like that. You know what I'm saying? One of them joints, the first major joint, he was like, man, we blowing Dolph to the roof. After that, you see him fall back. You know what I'm saying? Behind the shade. You know what I'm talking about? Like, Daddy-O more of one of the old school CEOs. The new school CEO want to be all in the video, want to pop it all big, and that's what Big Jook messed up at. Let's keep it all the way real. Him dissing other artists and laughing and doing them things, you got people judging you at that point. But at the same time, Daddy-O don't got a lot of people judging him because he ain't in the forefront. So who the smartest is the person who outlasting everybody. And everybody seeing Daddy-O outlasting everybody in the game and sitting behind the scene and really working the chessboard. Shout out to Daddy-O, you know what I'm talking about? Because I know a lot of people he cleared his song for and everything. So he's still behind the scenes doing his thing. But Big Jook wanted to be slick, loud, and up front. And that will got him in a whole nother type of situation. And that's what I feel, you know what I'm talking about? So, like Birdman and Slim, you know what I'm talking about? Slim played the background and told his little brother go out there and go ahead and do your thing, you know what I'm talking about? But it gotta be somebody who played the background. And both of y'all trying to be in the forefront, it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. You gotta have somebody playing the background. You know what I'm talking about? And that's how you make things work to a whole nother level. You know what I'm talking about? And that's what it is. You gotta have a face and you gotta have somebody behind the scenes who's telling like, okay, this is how the business go. And that's just what it is. Oh my, but Daddy-O, yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Shout out to that guy, but R.I.P. the Big Jook though, for sure.
No, yeah. Let's get to this one. Let's move to some New Orleans business. BG, man saw him slumped over in the car with his girl. She was like in his lap and he was basically just hunched over and he was like, BG, yo, BG, wake up. BG, you good?
Yeah.
And then he came out and said, I ain't on no drugs, but we all know it was real because there's allegedly things I'm going to say. This is all for alleged and entertainment purposes, right? Mm-hmm. Allegedly for entertainment purposes. They say that he was playing with boys. There's a guy that came out recently. He was basically a cellmate, or he was locked up with him and took a picture and confirmed it. And he was basically saying that he was getting his hair twisted by them punks. That's what he said. And they're also alleged that he been on that needle too, when he was in there and then messing with the punks. And hey BG, I ain't doing this, but I gotta just report what I hear. So that's what I'm hearing. So what are you thinking when you saw that video, and then what you thinking about all these BG things? Because I've been hearing some things too about people saying he looking zesty. Like remember that video where he did his braids and they're like, oh, he looking super zesty, and they say he looked half dead. I'm like, oh my God, but
man, I ain't gonna even lie though. It's a cold gold world. It's a cold gold game. Oh man, BZ, bro. BG come from New Orleans, but come from down that way that they really real heavy on that heroin and heavy on that boy. You know what I'm talking about? And that's just what they do. You know what I'm talking about? And I always heard that it was a lot of type funny business going on down there. Funny business going on down there. You know what I'm talking about? But at the same time, if BG done got pulled into that type of situation, full of that boy up and down, you know what I'm talking about? He got him a straight little joint. He done got her hooked on something. You know what I'm talking about? Cause when they hollering at you, hey, and you ain't getting up, like they know you on something major, bro. They know you gone, that you was gone in that joint. You know what I'm talking about? But at the same time, BG living his life like BG want to live his life though. You know what I'm saying? I gotta tell BG, you gotta wake up at some point in life though. I can't lie like you, cause if you don't, bro, you gonna end up taking yourself out the game. And that's what a lot of people want to see you do anyway. But at the same time, you gotta wake up in life, bro, because no folks seeing you on that level, you know what I'm talking about, and it don't look good, you know what I'm talking about. And I know BG gotta be up in the 45 or something like that, up in that range, you know what I'm saying. Juve is still looking good out here. Wayne still doing his thing, but Wayne be on a whole nother level, but he ain't let nobody film him though. 45. Yeah, he ain't let nobody film him, you know what I'm saying. So Wayne, it's something in that New Orleans water, but it's some boy for me. It's like get up on that level as far as a person, you know what I'm saying, things of that nature. But as far as that boy, it's some in their water that they trust a drug in New Orleans though. They just keep it real though. So that's what he gone on, I guess, man. Shout out to BG though, man. Yeah, shout out BG. Birdman the Eagle for real, Jack.
Your friend of the show. He was a friend of the show. You know what I'm saying? Still is a friend of the show.
Yeah, but shout out to that, man. Though.
Yes, sir. Let's see. Do I want to go back to Memphis? Let's see. Let's get back to, because this is Memphis. Let's get to another one that's not Memphis. So you sent me this, and I'm going to read this because this is good. This is a good way to set it up about your boy, 21 Savage. You had said 21 Savage got a lot of ways. He told No Cap to say, now he telling Thug to extort Gunna, but he not even from the hood.
Yeah,
Break it
21
down.
Savage, he always in the middle of some sucker shit. Let's just keep it real. 21 Savage told No Cap to say, I'm the nigga who killed Bankroll Fresh. Like 21 Savage, somebody got to get on your head, bro. Cause really, you telling Thug, man, you don't need to play it like that. You need to get him out of everything he got. Talking about to Gunna, bro. You always playing the sucker role, bro. To telling somebody to do something suckerish, bro. And it's getting caught on so many cameras and recordings. Somebody got to pull your coattail, my guy. Like, when you gonna stop the sucker shit, bro? Cause your dad is from a whole nother country. He got millions on top of millions, and you wanna act like you this ultimate street cat, bro. You was gonna make it regardless, bro. You was gonna make it regardless, bro. You know what I'm talking about? Then you over there with Drake, listen to this man talk about Drake. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just play your way in the game any way you can get in the game, because really you a lame, bro. That's how I'm starting looking. You was whack forever, bro. 21 Savage was the wackest person ever, bro. I never liked his music ever, bro. I'm going to keep it real, bro. You was the wackest person from Atlanta, bro. It was just your money to help you flow in the game, but you were whack, bro. You was gone, bro. Why is you playing with these people, bro? For real, for real. Like, really, I feel like Gunna might need to walk up and just smack you, bro. But you got little Nardo, little whatever my name is over there really backing you up. You know what I'm talking about? You got real street cats backing you up, but everybody really know the truth, bro. You ain't there, bro. You ain't there. And with the music tip, far as the dressing, you were always so mediocre, but stayed in the mix so long that they finally gave you a chance and let you go and take off in a whole nother type, shape, form, and fashion, bro. Let's keep it real. Folks didn't even think you was gonna make it to the level you made it on, bro. Let's keep it real. You know what I'm talking about? And you let Money Mike troll you for so long, and nothing ever happened to Money Mike, but you telling everybody else what to do with these other people, bro. What you did with Money Mike, bro? What you do with people like that, bro? How about you focus in on what you got going on and stop telling folks to do malicious stuff, bro? For real, for real. Because 21 Savage, you really lame in the game, and I'm just going to keep it real, bro. I'm just going to keep it real. Nobody else ain't going to tell you. 21, even that was lame. Even your ad-lib was lame, bro. It was so simple. It was nothing. You was nothing, just, your style was nothing, bro. Your whole flow. You wouldn't even rhyme. It was awkward. It was like Silk the Shocker. I'm gonna keep it real. Oh. You on the Silk the Shocker level, bro. In Atlanta, like when we talking about rappers in Atlanta, you on the bottom, like Silk the Shocker bottom of New Orleans. You the bottom of Atlanta, bro. Let's keep it real. Let's keep it real.
No, Silk the Shocker might be the bottom of hip hop to everybody. Actually, be everybody top 10 worst of all time. My homeboy said, man, he rapped about cake mix.
For real.
What was that? I want to say, was it Young Chop? That boy Young Chop was out there in Atlanta. Remember, he was like, 21 Savage, where you at? Young Chop was crazy. That boy was thrown off.
that little week, he was thrown out. He was all through Atlanta. Man, he was calling Atlanta so sweet. Man, he was like, y'all sweet. He ran to the gas stations and everything. I was like, Chop, get out of there.
And this is a producer. I was like, man, this man is crazy. Did he let his dog like die from? So I was like, man, yeah, he's really crazy, bro. But that man make good music though.
Yeah, his beats impeccable. He got a crazy sound.
I hate that because he made that, like, he's the when it come to the godfather of that sound.
And Chicago drill. He
Chop,
made that. He made
Chop get
that.
better, my guy.
For real, we gotta come and hear that sound again, bro. Chop gotta come back around again, for real.
Yeah, because but what Chop was good with, it could sound good with not just Chicago. Anybody can hop on it that's good with drill type of music.
Exactly.
They can blend in. That's crazy.
And that what made him hot though, because he had that wave. He had that sound that he came with, and Chief Keef helped put that together too. Though I ain't gonna lie, Chief Keef helped Chop like that.
It was both of them. It was like Batman and Robin. You feel me? Yeah, Chief Keef just laid the words down, and Chop made sure it sounded impeccable, man. One of the best producers of the last 10 years.
And then their music still sound good to this day. I would listen to some Chief Keef music with Chop them. I was like, man, that my music was sounding good even to this day. So I ain't gonna lie, Chief Keef the king of Chicago. Let's keep it real. And Chop with the beats. I ain't gonna lie. I don't think nobody mess with that. That duo, they was like the Dr. Dre and
Eminem.
Dr. Dre,
Snoop.
Dr. Dre and it's Dr. Dre and Snoop. You know what I'm saying? They era. You know what I'm talking about? Nah, really, they I don't know no tag team battle really mess with them in Chicago. Period. Only producer that's messing with Chop is Kanye West.
Yeah.
Like far as in Chicago though. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Far as Chicago, Kanye West took it to another level.
We see Kanye not even in Chicago no more. Even though we know he's from Chicago, we think like LA, Chicago, like that's Kanye now.
And he was kind of like with Jay-Z. Like he made magic with Jay-Z, so it's like
New York ties.
Yeah.
We know he's from Chicago, but it seemed like he's so big that he's just bigger than Chicago. No offense. I'm saying, but okay, let's get to this though. Let's do. These were both like good ones to jump into one or the other. Let's start with, we always got to get, because he's always in the news, Finesse. Let's get to Finesse. Sugar had came out and said, well, Finesse was spotted with another woman that was not Sugar. Sugar had came out and was like, hey, I'm still got my bill paid. I still got this nice crib. I'm still pushing this whip, so I still got this money. P.S. though, get your ass home or I'm going to belt the ass up, Mr. Ricky, but you can go ahead and have your fun. Do you think, like, what do you think about this situation? Do you think that this man, like, what do you call it? Not hypnotized, but like done so much game and put so much game and use Sugar up so much, or is that just these new females? Like they just rather not work, that he taking advantage of those type of females that don't want to work.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep it real. Finesse keep a lot of mediocre type of females to be on his level, so he don't want to, you know what I'm saying, pay too much. You know what I'm talking about? To say too much to a female, they gonna automatically follow orders, especially on the level that they is on. You know what I'm talking about? And Sugar, I'm gonna keep it for real. I'm just gonna keep it real. Finesse so sweet, he don't need Sugar. Cause Sugar, you know what I'm talking about, at the same time, she really lost in the sauce, because I'm hearing she already got a lot of kids in the game. And any female who got a lot of kids in the game, I already know, like, nobody ain't really trying to really deal with you and chill with you on that level. Just keep it all the way real. Cause you don't really want to deal with the kids like that. And if you start dealing with the kids like that, you understand why you don't want to deal with the kids like that. Let's keep it real. So he know he got her on that aspect, and then he'll star her ass. You know what I'm talking about? Sugar looking like, man, I need a star. She always wanted to be a superstar, so she finally getting the attention she want to get, and she trying to stay there. She trying to stay in her place. So she ain't gonna say, man, forget him. You know what I'm talking about? Cause she ain't got enough self-esteem inside of her to even say forget him and let me move on, because she might land on somebody regular, and that's something she don't want to do. She don't want to never feel regular again in life, so she rather deal with somebody like him until somebody like Stan G holler at her and slip in her DM or something like that. Then she'll mess with somebody like Stan G, things of that nature. But let's keep it real, she ain't got the whole full package to mess with somebody on a whole nother level. And thing about it, she at the best she can be at this point. You know what I'm saying? But far as the other female, she just trying to get in where she fit and get some of the money too, because they looking at him like a big old trick now, because he ain't got no pee in his blood. You know what I'm talking about? So he gonna keep on tricking and, you know what I'm talking about, and doing what he's gonna do and showing these folks the bankroll, because really females like that, let's keep it real, you can just show them the bankroll and they gonna go. You know what I'm talking about? You ain't even gotta pay them. Let's just keep it all the way real. So they just see the opportunity they just in, and they want to stay in this. They want to stay in that situation. So now they want to talk to your female and tell your female what's going on, because they want to make her feel a certain type of way, because they feel in a certain type of way, because they like, man, he going back home to her anyway. No, so they gonna feel a certain type of way. So they want to put the business out there and show everybody, I used to mess with him. That's why I show no females no type of signs, or show them no type of no credibility, because I ain't gonna say your name.
We saw what happened with somebody that we just tried to do some stuff with some months ago. Got us all crazy. Go ahead.
Man, for real, I ain't gonna say they name or nothing in the game. I'm gonna let them push on and let them do whatever they gonna do, because at the same time, I don't really feel like they on the level to even be mentioning, because a lot of females just be wanting attention because they ain't never mess with nobody on your level, so they trying to, you know what I'm talking about, pull you back down into their level, because they'll never see nobody greater than you. You know what I'm talking about, especially next to them. And that's just how it goes. So, you know, you got to push on to keep on pushing strong in the game, especially when it comes to these females. Because these females, these girls just want to have fun. And it's just what it is. Oh, my.
No, that's a fact. For real, for real. Okay, let's do this, because it looks like Sexy Red is already, before Pooh Shiesty even gets out, she say free Pooh Shiesty. Is Sexy Red trying to tap into the Memphis market? Is she really trying to get with, you know, Pooh Shiesty, because she see NBA Youngboy ain't trying to give her the time of day, so now she got to get her Pooh Shiesty.
Sexy Red. Sexy Red, Sexy Red, Sexy Red, Sexy Red. It's crazy, man. I ain't gonna even lie. It's crazy. Sexy Red. Man, stay over there. Stay out STA Sexy Red. Cause I'm gonna keep it real. You just look like you going right now. You know what I'm talking about? You look like you want to go for anything that's going to take you to that next level. I think you've been tossed around in the game so long, you might need to get back on that Uber, you know what I'm talking about? Because I understand, you know, you got real hustle in the game, but at the same time, like, before this might even get out and just take it to the next level, you trying to grab on to this man and pull them back to the hood. What going on, Sexy Red? You know what I'm talking about? Sexy Red, like, she had her last limb in the game right now. Like, she was going neck to neck with Glorilla. But, you know, Glorilla outran her in so many type of ways. I'm going to keep it real. Glorilla outran her. She got her body done and everything, so she looking like a superstar. Glorilla got a nose job done. Sexy Red, you know what I'm saying? Like, she always... You know what I'm talking about? What was the freak of the industry? You know what I'm talking about? That's how they looked at her. You know what I'm talking about? That's how she ended up getting the Drake feature. That's how they was seeing it in the streets. So y'all know I'm gonna speak the street language to y'all. So they feel like Glorilla didn't drop it for Drake because she was messing with Yo Gotti. Sexy Red dropped it for Drake. You know what I'm saying? She dropped it for Drake. So she been going for the industry for a little second. And you know what I'm talking about? You got to really put the P down on her because she don't understand nothing but that. She don't understand nothing but the P game. So you got to put the P game on her. So, cause I ain't gonna lie, Sexy Red mama look like, she look better than Sexy Red. I ain't gonna lie.
I was like, what the hell?
She should have been Sexy Red. The mama should have been Sexy Red. Cause her mama red and everything. She Sexy Red.
Yeah, that's Sexy Red.
She most like Sexy Carmel or something. Like the daughter of Sexy Red really more Sexy Carmel, but her mama Sexy Red.
I saw that. I was like, that's Sexy Red mama? I'm like, okay, let's get it.
That's how she got in the game. Her mama fine though. I ain't gonna lie to you. But you know, Sexy Red really was in that competition mode with Glorilla, and Glorilla took it to that next level. You know what I'm talking about? And you know, it's always an underlying competition with them females. You see how Glorilla ended up leaving Glamour Gloss Girl, Gloss Up. She ended up leaving her behind, you know what I'm talking about, and Gloss Up, you know what I'm talking about. She naturally fine too, you know what I'm talking about. She straight Memphis fine, you know what I'm talking about. So she had a little pull, but Glorilla didn't want to pull her up with her because she went over there with that QC wave. And Gotti don't like that QC wave. That's what really going on behind closed doors. You know what I'm saying? Gotti didn't like that QC wave, so he pulled Glorilla away from Gloss Up. And then Gloss Up ended up getting dropped by QC. And then she over there by herself, really needs some help. And then her own friend ain't even coming back to save her, man. Glorilla, go and save your friend, man. Don't do your friend like that. Don't let your friend fall down. Because y'all came from the same hood, from the bottom together. From the bottom. Take her back to the top. Oh, man. That's a Memphis word.
It's a cold, cold world. It's a cold game.
Oh, man.
So I think Charleston White has been watching Stan G and watching us because he's saying that he thinks that Gotti and Glorilla is secretly dating.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, what you know, do you still believe that? Because, you know, the rumors happened. You was talking about it. You was thinking it had to do with Angela Simmons being jealous of Glorilla, having a feeling that things is happening, and then next thing you know, the breakup happened.
Mm-hmm. But I told y'all that from the get-go, though. You know what I'm talking about? I would not lie to my people, bro. When I see stuff, I see it because I see it and I know how these people live in the streets of Memphis, bro. You know what I'm talking about? So when I seen Glorilla popping in the bed, he going to want to dip into that. You know what I'm talking about? Just to feel better about himself, tricking off and doing things on that level that he doing with her. You know what I'm talking about? So That's the whole thing as far as that situation, you know what I'm talking about? And I know Charles and White, that's my guy. We started off together, you know what I'm saying? He hit me up like when he first started in the game. Like, man, I see you doing your YouTube thing, so I know he's still watching everything we got going on right now. But I salute to Charles and White because he told me we were going to do, he did what he said he going to do exactly. So shout out to that guy. But everybody who came up, you know what I'm talking about, in the same game, like same time, like everybody doing, man, they done leveled up, you know what I'm talking about? So I can't even knock nobody in the game. But far as Gorilla, yeah, she got to take that mind down every now and then. You know what I'm talking about? She got to. She know what's going on, Gorilla. I see you out there. I know what's going on, man. I know she watching too.
Big low.
Big low.
So, okay, here's one of the last ones I got. It's kind of like a two-parter, though. So, they say Trump. Let me find this so I can read this out. They say,
we got to talk about that David boy, too, boy.
Oh, yeah, we can talk about that. That's the last one. That's the last one after this, then, for sure, because I'm glad, because I didn't know if you knew about it, but we're going to talk about it good. But, let me read this to you. My bad, chat. We about to get there. Here we go. Via the White House on IG and the president of the POTUS, president of the United States, make Memphis safe again. In 2024, Memphis had 249 murders, 429 R words, grapes, 5,616 burglaries, and 12,522 violent assaults. Do you think, they say they already set up shop out there right now. They say they already doing their thing. So they, what is it? The whatever, forgot what they are, but they're, National Guard. The National Guard is going to be there. But the second part about this is, there was a song I was listening to, I want to say that was in 2022 with Yo Gotti, Mind Your Business, or Mind My Business, I think it is, with Moneybagg Yo, and he said, I should sit back with the mayor. I should try to save my city, but I think back to myself, I should mind my effing business. So does he think that Memphis shouldn't even work to be saved, but now Donald Trump got to step in to do it? What you think about this? Or you think Trump tripping?
I ain't gonna lie. As far as a rapper go, he ain't never want to save his own hood. As far as Yo Gotti, they never want to save his own hood. So of course he gonna put something like that in a song. You know what I'm talking about? Somebody he should mind his own business. But at the same time, when it came to Dolph, you ain't mind your business. You know what I'm talking about? But as far as the city go, you know what I'm talking about? Like, of course the city need help. The city need help. And think about it, they giving everybody a warning. Get gone or you finna get hit on. And that's just what's going on. You know what I'm talking about? They letting folks know, look, we coming through the city right now. We sitting the city down right now. It's finna get drastic in the city. There's so many clues and warnings going out right now. It's time to move on. Memphis, you know what I'm talking about? Like it was good while it lasted, but at the same time, it's time to either you gonna either do right or you gonna end up getting done wrong, and that's just what's going on. So man, I can't knock Donald Trump for doing what he doing, you know what I'm talking about? Nah, he ain't on nothing crazy because that's a part of his job. He's supposed to be making it a better place for the people to live in, because my family's still in Memphis, so I can't say not to make it a better place to live in, you know what I'm talking about, for the civilian, because the street cats, you know what I'm talking about, they live uncomfortable, so they find a positive way and get out the gangster matrix, you know what I'm talking about? I've been preaching this for years, you know what I'm saying? So now they finna make you get out the gangster matrix. I was telling you to do it, now they finna make you do it. You know what I'm saying? So I can't knock nobody who pushing force down like that. They just putting their macking down, and that's just what's going on. But far as Yo Gotti, he never wanted to even save his hood. He wanted to bring destruction to the hood and play like the biggest gangster from Memphis. So of course he didn't want to clean Memphis up to make it look like it ain't gangster, it ain't street, because that built onto his persona. Let's keep it real. That make him look more of a real a real deal figure from a real deal hood of Memphis and from the Memphis city streets. But I'll knock his little ass out. Just being real. His little ass ain't, come on, bro. Like, you was never, you always had people to do your business, but at the same time, nobody's not scared of you, though. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying in the game. Nobody's not scared of you. You know what I'm saying? Just because you did things and you made other folks go do things for you, nobody ain't scared of you, though, as a person. Probably the energy behind you is what it is, but as far as you as a person, that's your money talking. Let's just keep it real. Anybody with some money can end up doing you too, though. And that's what you got to understand. That's why Jay-Z probably look at you like, that little opinion out there, he doing something. I move him out the way whenever I feel like it. You know what I'm saying? So he look at you like you on a smaller level. You always looked at the bird mind and folks like, dude, you switch lines too, got it. You know I know. You switch from bird mind to Jay-Z, and bird mind still don't mess with you to this day. I see how he talked about that CMG to me. Yeah, I started, yo, got it. That was a shot at you, boy. I started you. You went over there and messed with them boys. You know them boys went seeing out of in. Let's keep it real. And everybody don't know what I'm saying, but you know what I'm saying. Oh, man. But that was going on. But, yeah, folks like that don't want to see nobody take it to the next level if it ain't them. You know what I'm talking about? They rather see their own brother gone before they see somebody else on. This is how it go. Oh, man.
Oh, man. Now, here's another oh, man. I'm glad you brought this up. So, this David situation is crazy because he's dating, allegedly, people were putting a lot of pieces together, and he's been seen with the girl in a sense on some pictures. And I think he was on stream with a girl that they've they dug up that they said that they were going to take down. But she was 12 years old. I think at the time he might have been 17, which is crazy. They were together. He was making music about her, dropping songs, during her birthday, which a lot of people are thinking that she may have ended up getting pregnant or something that happened to where she was going to out it. She had ran away from home. She had came back and then ended up leaving again, which it looks like some text revealed that she wanted to go back with her mom's, but he ended up persuading her back, like, no, come back with me. Things come to awry, whatever. Which is crazy too, because in 2022 he had dropped a song in the video. The video, literally, what happened with this girl, literally kind of came to life, kind of like a Y&W Melly type of thing. So they found her remainings a little while, like a few days ago, in a Tesla that they had to go impound and brought. They had smelt at a lot after they had impounded, and then lo and behold, it's her. And the mom was even saying, "Yo, she was dating a dude named David." So everything's pointing to this guy being guilty. It's looking real spooky for this dude, and this is really, honestly, disturbing as hell. So what are you thinking about this? It's a lot to unpack. You know what I'm saying? Oh, and real quick, let me add one more thing to this. My bad. The D4VD, a lot of people are saying, because David, right? D4VD also means down for venereal disease.
Hey, the streets will say anything. They gonna make everything up, like about everything.
But let's go.
But let's keep it real though. David didn't do it, bro. David didn't do it. The mama, where this girl mama was at when she was missing, all these things in this situation, why she let her daughter run out, like dude was already saying dude was paying her friends and people around. He was paying the mama too. The mama is the problem in this situation, bro. The mama shouldn't even let it get to this point, because he think his money was gonna take care of anything anyway. He was in a wicked society, bro. Like when his songs so good, it made me drift into this whole situation. I'm gonna keep it real. He was a real rock star. So they watched this little girl in some type of way, and this what made everybody look and see how great this man was at 19 years old as a rock star. So it's something malicious behind this whole situation. And I believe the mama had something to do with it, because she seen the talent in this boy to let her daughter even come out there to mess with this boy and even bring this whole situation back around. So it's really deep. And that's the only thing I'm going to say about that. I just want to put this on record. Y'all got to look at that girl mama. But we're going to find out David was just wrapped into this industry. And this industry, it'll teach you this energy so real. And he writing these songs. He got writers around him and everything. and they making the puzzle fit right in the whole situation. And YNW Melly finna get off too. They seen pulling up. That was the whole play. They go ahead and get YNW Melly out. Mark D word. Oh man, I'm gone. Oh man. Look, first thing y'all need to do, run them lights up, get us hyped up. Y'all already know what we doing, man. We the biggest in the world, man. Pop Austin. Oh man. Let's get it. We gone.